We are generally well-intentioned when it comes to proper nutrition and exercising, and we know the basics of what to eat and what to avoid. However, more often than not, when we feel tired, stressed, bored, or disappointed, we tend to derail our progress, especially in the psychology of weight loss. We are creatures of habit, finding comfort in routines. Therefore, in the psychology of weight loss, it is normal to seek these comforting habits during challenging times if your routine includes unhealthy eating and activity patterns that lead to excess weight. These habits provide relief, at least in the short term. To make matters worse, you probably have strong rationalization skills to support the continuation of unhealthy habits in the psychology of weight loss. After all, why would you give up a practice that provides relaxation? When it comes to food, changing our habits is particularly challenging. Our bodies are designed to eat, and we need food to survive. Additionally, in the psychology of weight loss, we feel better about ourselves when we eat. However, if you want to change your eating habits, you need to consider multiple factors. Weight loss psychology may work against you in some aspects, but it can also work in your favor in other ways. To overcome the obstacle, you first need to identify what the specific barrier is. There are many barriers within the psychology of weight loss, and these are the most common emotional issues that arise when people try to lose weight. Scan the list to see if any of them sound familiar. All or nothing thinking. If you find yourself walking a fine line between sticking perfectly to your meal plan or falling completely off the wagon in the psychology of weight loss, you may be experiencing a cognitive distortion called the all-or-nothing thinking. Psychologists use the term cognitive distortion to refer to continuously exaggerated thoughts that are not in line with what is happening in the real world. People experiencing the all-or-nothing thinking in the psychology of weight loss believe that their success depends entirely on their food choices, leading to either total success or complete failure. Research indicates that the all-or-nothing thinking style is closely linked to perceived lack of control over eating and the inability to maintain a healthy weight. When succumbing to the all-or-nothing thinking in weight loss psychology, rather than returning to a healthy eating routine after enjoying a small indulgence, you are likely to assume that your diet has completely failed and give up, leading to overeating. Negative body image. If you are trying to change your body measurements and shape, you may not be satisfied with your current state. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your health or appearance. However, if your body image is highly negative in the psychology of weight loss, it can hinder the weight loss process. Studies show that negative body image is more common among individuals with obesity compared to normal weight individuals. For some people, negative body image is tied to self-worth, and they may believe that their value is determined by their body, shape, size, or the foods they eat. In weight loss psychology, this can interfere with success in developing healthy eating habits or achieving and maintaining a healthy weight. Moreover, negative body image is associated with unhealthy eating patterns and other issues. Research published in the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity suggests that those experiencing difficulties with weight and shape in weight loss psychology may experience embarrassment in social situations, avoidance of activity, and a sense of overeating after meals. Whether negative body image leads to unhealthy eating or unhealthy eating leads to negative body image is not clear. We know that our thoughts influence our emotions and behaviors. What is clear is that feeling dissatisfaction with your body in weight loss psychology can hinder achieving a healthy weight. Stress. For many people, eating feels good. During times of stress, some individuals use food as the best way to calm their emotions. While occasional stress eating may be a strategy in weight loss psychology, relying solely on this approach to cope with life stressors can create problems. Studies indicate that overeating can become a chronic coping mechanism for managing life stressors in weight loss psychology. This strategy may be more common among those who are already overweight. Problematic eating is not the only issue when it comes to stress in weight loss psychology. Your food choices will likely change when you feel more anxious. Research published in Physiology and Behavior not only shows that we not only eat more when stressed but also that the consumed foods are usually those avoided for weight loss or health reasons, often higher in calories and additional sugars. Finally, when we are stressed, our bodies produce more cortisol, which can lead to weight gain. Individuals trying to lose weight but experiencing stress may see a change in their weight influenced by their body's response to stress. Stress in weight loss psychology can be a significant obstacle for those trying to lose weight or be healthier. Depression. Research on whether depression causes weight gain in weight loss psychology or prevents weight loss is not clear, but many scientists believe there is a connection. In some individuals, depression can lead to increased appetite and weight gain. Additionally, the psychological distress caused by the perception of being overweight is known to exacerbate depression. Furthermore, symptoms related to depression, such as insomnia or fatigue, can make weight loss more challenging. Some commonly prescribed antidepressants can also increase appetite and lead to weight gain. Personal or childhood traumas. Some research has found that individuals who have experienced physical abuse, sexual abuse, or peer bullying are at a higher risk for obesity. Those who have experienced emotional trauma in weight loss psychology can bring their eating habits to a point that affects their weight. Some scientists believe that weight gain can be used as an emotionally protective solution for those who have survived abuse. Of course, not everyone who has experienced personal or childhood trauma struggles to maintain a healthy weight. However, there may be a connection to weight loss psychology if you have experienced abuse, neglect, or bullying. You may have identified one or more of the common obstacles in the psychology of weight loss. Encountering multiple obstacles on your journey to a healthy weight is not an unusual situation. However, these obstacles don't have to hinder your success. Each of the following tips can address multiple obstacles. These suggestions are also useful strategies for a lifetime of healthy living within the psychology of weight loss. You might consider trying one or more of these solutions. Keep a journal. Avoiding stress in the psychology of weight loss is not always possible. However, you can identify stress triggers and do your best to avoid specific situations or people that undermine your success. Keeping a journal can assist you in this process. In fact, research has shown that keeping a journal can double your weight loss results. There are different ways to use a journal. For example, you can easily track your food intake with a journal. However, you can also use it to write down your thoughts to identify stress triggers in the psychology of weight loss. Use the journal to track any situations or foods that trigger you. Do you tend to overeat or consume unhealthy foods in specific environments or around certain people? Can you identify specific situations that make you feel out of control and in need of comfort? Make small changes if the all-or-nothing thinking in the psychology of weight loss is preventing you from sticking to your diet. Consider taking small steps and setting short-term goals. First, define a specific healthy change that is reasonable and achievable. For instance, you may choose to walk for 15 minutes every evening after dinner. If you are keeping a journal, take notes on different ways to keep this goal in mind every day. And give yourself credit. Remember, in the psychology of weight loss, taking a small step is better than not taking any step at all. When dealing with weight loss psychology, trying to do too much at once can lead to quick burnout and loss of motivation. On the other hand, if you can successfully make a small change, it becomes more feasible to sustain motivation. Remind yourself that perfection is not the goal. Instead, recognize your attempt to move in the right direction as progress to be proud of. Listen to your inner voice. Are you paying attention to the messages you send to yourself throughout the day? These common thoughts may create an obstacle in the psychology of weight loss. Those prone to negative body image may find themselves repeating negative messages about their bodies throughout the day. In weight loss psychology, words like "I am too fat" said in your head can undermine your ability to take a healthy step when an opportunity arises. Self-talk is another way the all-or-nothing thinking enters into weight loss psychology. For example, you may notice that you beat yourself up for not reaching unreasonable high standards or goals you set for yourself. Take a week or two to listen to your inner dialogue. Identify 1 or 2 messages that promote a negative self-image and write them down. Then challenge them or replace these messages with a strong mantra. Expressions like, "My body is strong," "I am enough," or "I have come a long way," are commonly used mantras in weight loss psychology to boost confidence. Learn relaxation techniques. If you cannot avoid people or places that cause stress in weight loss psychology, relaxation techniques can be a healthy alternative to manage emotions during stressful times. Scientists believe that a specific relaxation technique called guided imagery may help in weight loss psychology. You can work with a therapist to learn guided imagery, but it is also possible to learn it on your own. Mastering it may take some time, but if emotions lead you to eat during stressful times in weight loss psychology, guided imagery can be an effective technique. Prioritize sleep. Research shows a connection between sleep habits and stress, depression, and unhealthy eating behaviors. Therefore, one of the easiest and most relaxing steps you can take to overcome obstacles in weight loss psychology is to improve your sleep habits. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Remove electronic devices, TV, computer, phone charger, and do your best to reduce noise. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every night and morning. Seek support. There are many trained experts to help you deal with the problems that stand in the way of success in weight loss psychology. You can find a skilled professional to treat the emotional reasons underlying overeating and weight gain. If you are unsuccessful in losing weight, any of these mental obstacles in weight loss psychology could be to blame. If you think losing weight is guaranteed, use weight loss psychology not against you but for you. Consider why the barriers are in place and take steps to get the help you need to reach and maintain a healthy weight.